Abusia NPP National Executive Council NEC no ene yom kokohiem ewa Lisa Hotel meeting kese no ekoso na abusia decisions bi aba abetuto dwa ade se amanfo obonyo so ebi nso kiremu a eno ano no ansa na sa decisions no badi atum no gisa council no e de conference abusia yentie decisions ni bi o make ebi ni top to down approach no sanso so na 6 December 2025 ade se presidential race no so bekoso ewo NPP.
The National Council also took a serious note on issue of some indiscipline in the party. And again, the party takes very seriously issue of discipline, and it's something that we are not prepared to renege on our determination to instill discipline in the party. Certain individuals were cautioned today about some utterances that they have been making in the social media, on radio and TV stations. And the chairman for the occasion stood in to plead on behalf of those individuals and requested National Council to give them at least the last chance. In the wisdom of National Council, they accepted the plea from the chairman for the occasion, Chairman Smidan Kwabuti, and rather cautioned them. We call on our members that at least they must show respect to our party, they must show respect to personalities in our party, they must show respect to leadership in our party. We know that we are a democratic party, everyone has the right to express his or her views, but it must be done within the confinement of our constitution. And they must also avert their mind to Article 3, which talks about duties of members of our party. So these are the critical issues that took place at NEC and National Council, respectively. Thank you very much.
Decisions by and a National Council are taking.
Manasi, Eddie Kam, Infantry just said National Council meeting. I feel now almost wrapping up NPP meeting. Now, said the Eddie Kam, they are 2 January. Who said now proposals are Omoko consider and in the Frank Davis Committee report. Maybe it's a party no early Congress. Now early Congress and then they say umbedi kan up to presidential primary no and some umaba beto executive election no ankasa jene omu edeba NEC and National Council meeting nim ama NEC e report no egbo eche edema National Council and tia enya ne say obi 6 December 2025 and a party no are proposing say umbeto presidential primary no say ne be ya omu tu wi a na the following year no Omatuaba, national executive national free polling station at the Ababisi at the national level. And to give me a case say National Council meeting, Omo Aka Agyapong 6 December 2025, and Omotuaba presidential candidate. As to say Omo super delegate, and just a report to be by say super delegate election, umbedi a year free when I say any umunam 10 grand one half in the year for 12 asane so 5 or not bina ya can nipa 5 mumaka kujina and say that report no and also egusua or more consider say umbe year free ho and also maintaining the na and no the obi nya NC subia general secretary me did say omu wi some of the decisions o man making on and job for better no they are to ganum enya ntie say 6 December no there and for Agyapong even say maintain one kakra eba meeting ase from no ka ho bi na adragi meeting na kwa che kakra but finally no yebetimi ase omo atiase as 6 December omo ebekwa kwato na obi sa decision we no a proposal say omo ba beko national delegate conference no eba so 19th July 2025 at University of Ghana Legon Sports Stadium and si sa ho no e no mbakwa consider sa proposals ni nyina na approve we are and some no atumi be adwuma yan some amendments in the party's constitution so has been made in the title ABA electoral college in the is on the table propose a conference on the 19th July 2025. And no any latest added team the medical general secretary after the meeting no NPP or address the press no na the team be actually no obi
do we know and mamin kamu amutie se oba YouTube live stream na we hu party mpanyifo as they came for the meeting. Minority leader and Orum earlier yehu chairman of the Council of Elders Hackman Oswajima who John Boedu any mpanyifo na bebrea na eba meeting no ene anope akwa yenim be waka say the date for the presidential primary 6th December no fixed but delegate beto saaba no yenim so amoye polling station executives ene ade omo beto saaba ne foforo enya new delegate and son o mato presidential primaries na say delegate wo CCA ene be kwa akoto no information men wa peke we no
obi yenya information bia as to that tell America no it is true say it is on the table say be electoral college na no so maybe more so two executives in there obi who say no e best start free polling station level na e dey aba the national level no more for me the electoral college no mu nyina ka ho bi any other people a be so mba be ka ho no because say to presidential primaries no ansa na sa elections ni nyina aba enya sankofo no enti likely say the current album na the current ankasa no but me say bie mu na say we are begin say no ever apply in the next delegate election and as executive election no any parliamentary primaries no because presidential primaries in the to the first no cannot ebetumi aka say star delegates say no and dem kwa to saba no once to presidential primaries ni before say any other election bia will come up in there. They have no choice. The current album now and maintain. But then medical they are to General Secretary Edin Temuni in Abeba right after the meeting. I media on very
well. Akwa me na say bibia ni ebesa ba be kasabio. Why?
Obi me that.
Yeah, that's a pa nyame shra. That's the latest from the NPP's National Council meeting a course so en if at omuguswa omo ye train the General Secretary the baba we snippet ye reporter and sa aka what a certain though the date for the presidential primaries no this year the 6th of December 2025 there any certain CCR and say why am I never forming the electoral college to vote in that election? Will it be the current party delegate across the country, albeit with a little tweak here and there? Because maybe I suggest to say, okay, so current ones, can we add former constituency executive, former regional executive, and now say the general secretary will bring all of that. No, yes.
They have brought about 25 different amendments.
Okay.
Me sorry dear na enonom de nyina no omode amaye.
Okay.
What we're debating na Agyapong officially as see the mifri we na menu omosinipo. The date for the flag bearership
elections no.
Because now you accept to say e be early congress. Okay. But as to which specific date?
Okay.
Until Bimo must say up to the ending of this year. But actually, end of first quarter next year. Now we are through first quarter next year. It's a fixed date.
6th December.
The delegates no. There will be expansion.
Okay.
But not as major as people were expecting.
Okay.
And we will do it before the flag bearership.
Mobile expansion before the flag
bearership.
But munye polling station elections.
Other elections. No? Because what will happen is they say you change the electoral area structure. You know, secretary or whatever. But no. The intra will be including even general secretary Babontia. And they say, Nina ye amendment proposals.
Sure.
National Council any who to me say yeah amendment in the constitution.
Okay.
A conference.
Yes.
And no you be call next month.
And July.
Yes. These are proposals where Constitutional Management Committee, Frank Davis Committee, abe present here my no. Yeah agree as council.
Okay.
Say ye pay. The Enfanko share conference.
So the
conference Jitumudia. Nanka betumi aka jo say near woke boss have been facted.
Okay.
To say former MDCs, former ministers, former MPs.
Yes.
Omunina have been facted to vote in presidential and parliamentary.
Okay.
Yeah, war BT say former MDC are free 2000.
Okay.
Former MPs are free 96.
Okay.
Ti omo e call 96 me fa say off head metimi abo Dr. Kofi Kodua preku ho. Dr. Richard Anane ho, Nanado ho, Dr. Adukufo ho, Iraje da komo nyina ho. Now automatically
they are
all going to be delegates for the presidential and parliamentaries in their constituencies.
Okay.
Former MDCs from 2001 near TRCB will be facted in the constituency.
And no more data, no?
And I need your data no be limited expansion. In fact, the proposal no a 4-year proposal.
Okay.
Towards move 1 man, 1 vote.
Okay.
Until Nina committee no the whole recommendations. We should form a committee to work towards getting 1 man, 1 vote, but we have to have a good biometric data of our members. This year, the limited expansion. Polling station will change from coordinator to polling station executive.
Okay.
Of 5 people. Say, conference accept here.
Okay.
We need who to mean.
Electoral area.
Electoral area coordinator.
Electoral area.
This is a electoral area 5-member executive.
Okay.
Headed by the coordinator.
But that has to be voted for.
They will be voted for.
Benonu would be after the presidential primary.
That is it.
Okay.
There is a big wisdom. Ye propose him. The tension I will party no say a flag bearer. And yeah about me secretary amepre ana obi constituency youth organizer bi. But ubeti say de BSc baby. Na ya ada say flag bearer bi. HTD bi and you be so HTD bi and eko. Do you per se ye enunu free ho. And I woni mobi say ya nya smart.
No so ne bi mo say a top down approach.
That is
and
it.
Bottom up. Bottom up meaning say yen sha sem to abano from polling station electoral area near be you dey mo ye no masiri trust.
Yes. Top down approach because say ye ne sa ebe ma down no nyina aye smooth because say obi ma yen ka say ye koto constituency ansana ya to flag bearer. Every flag bearer want to field his candidate.
Yeah, that's true.
For chairman,
for
secretary, detention, beba, we ni penny. But say ye flag bearer we. Me one flag bearer. The other people are not contesting flag bearership. The interest is a party no be jina. This is all say be you obi and all you obi to me aye adwuma no. But me nyɛ so be head sponsor obi say me obi. No,
but the other way so will say okay, the current delegates who would form the electoral college for December 6th a delegate or free the last polling station elections and a buy. It is our last polling station elections no say be ami prebi and at this time say I pre flag bearer and me timi nya me call for shame that time say what my advantage.
So I don't know. Ya shada anko bisa obi adwuma we no. It makes it fair.
Okay.
And obi one thing they say. Polling station executives ye kasa CCA you know. Omo term nyanso ye.
Yeah, that's true. And also another. You cannot say
you catch obi say chira ye nko to polling station aba. Umra chire say who in the polling station officer 4 years.
Yeah,
in fear 9.
That's true.
In fear 9 nyenru. But National Council will who to me say yes she date better flag bearer and on your conference.
No, I think that's true.
The National Council decided say yento flag bearer December 6th. The December 6th obia ukura party debra ultimate to about to be.
Because executives need time and so. I think that's a strong argument. That's a strong argument.
In fact, ye nyina no. Nti ase a ye pese party manya maye ne se ye pese ye madede no sutwantem because they say it seems like every occasion bia ebeba bia aspirants be kwa koshia obi asemba nti yenyim free ho na yemfa united front enya strong executive 2.5 years as a party. At least whoever we emerge as flag bearer can use even 2026 to unite the party. Then 2027, 2028 full campaign. This is a strategy. But be a own nimbi. Now nim this in some na akoswa and sana yedru sana. Ube to me akane ope. But we will give you that your own advantage. Ube to me akane ope. Onti yase. Yeti yen huase. Na fortunately na ye kasei. About 4 would-be flag bearer aspirants are in the meeting. But maybe I just told her now the honorable Agyapong Kasalo. I was surprised because maybe I don't know me kakra. Tomorrow what time? Sorry, and I can say honorable Brian.
Yeah, I've seen Brian videos. Me who
Doctor
me who
Agyapong. And you know say. Kobna make strong proposals to be.
Yeah, who interview
and I can tell you, say
almost all his proposals have been accepted.
And the good thing a woman say, the team, Constitutional Amendment Committee, I also receive over 300 proposals. But Omoan Kasan so every city former President Kufo, former President Nanado, they visited Professor Michael Koi. Who had made some recommendations or a report to them.
Okay.
So full details of it.
Okay.
All the prospective flag bearer aspirants. Asia. They are the Honorable Agyapong, Agyapong, Honorable Ken, Honorable Brian, Honorable Aduchum, Joe Gatti, Dr. Baumia.
NPP no category be a from prospective.
So what's your interest?
No, but mum
show interest.
Officially you may show. But party no cannot recognize say group way.
No, what could be and I will be
prospective.
You
getting my point.
What they told us, they say no,
as an official party structure.
Statement no say. Statement no say. Sa the proposals ebreo. And they stated say they had interest
in who becomes flag bearer.
No, in becoming the flag bearer.
But my party allow that at this stage.
It's not about
in presenting your memo.
Or presenting memo. There's the time. What do you mean trying to this amreno?
No, presenting a memo.
No, this is the time. Yama time say.
No, but student. Unim so say.
Unim say nay. Obi kasa obrekum. Na e bobo 2028 possible parliamentary candidate. No bo no abokwa bana kire say minim say. Obe prayer. Why be
Obi can't no, but menya sure say
because you are the sitting MP. Meboa. And Obi a wono so akobi pain. Dabi Obi akobi pain.
No more akobi pain nso e.
And I make say o show interest.
In what form and shape?
Brian Agyapong has issued a statement that was set a committee.
More rounds. No, but no, so we don't have to play the ostrich. Obi or flag bearer. It's no.
Anyway, you want to tell me so when you say you beautiful. Kumasi, Agyapong made it emphatic. Say you.
What was that DB brepa?
Why? I didn't make sure
situation. No, sir.
Mamintia studio.
Busano. Bottom.
Yeah. Bottom up.
As I say, Mosi Adeno, Tiaseno. Implications be brave. Implications be brave. Delegates ye Rabba Mahmoud Baumia. Man, flag bearer. No?
Yes.
Sa delegates na baby yi another flag bearer and sana
with few additions,
few tweaks here and there. And sana mwako more elections from branch from branch constituency regional and national. And there is no guarantee says any pan be maintain your positions. So Unim say highly problematic. And the executives new executives say 2026, 2027, the flag bearer may not be their choice. And let me tell you this. The air cost well orchestrated to protect the current executives or motie konwa so because obi enim say NPP election and ne branch constituency regional national there will be tsunami about 80-90% will go. Enti where a protectionist approach national executives ye ndisesi ya say omuko yi flag bearer wie na flag bearer na ba no work in tandem with the national executives. What it means they say their positions can be protected because they know there is anger. It is a year national executives I'm a the waba you scratch my back, I scratch your back. They say whoever we imagine a national executives no council of elders decision earlier the waba and the waba they they say you I'm a flag bearer no. Are you going to do away with these executives or more to abade waba say and for new set of people emrana? So first and foremost a protectionist strategy national executives and everybody knows say we NPP executive at the regional to say me region Abronye and the election Kodua is in danger. In fact, he is an endangered species. Likelihood.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, national national executives you know Obi you take you from near there. Then the way your strategy election to get the flag bearer. They do their bidding to get flag bearer or more pay. So once they get, then the flag bearer now, who is the leader of the party for them in opposition, will now have all the resources and everything at his disposal to also protect Ninkrofo at the constituency, at the regional, and at the national. And that is certainly going to be very, very chaotic. In the coming days, Ubehunu, the Ebekoso, Platinum in terms of exactly, there are good fierce resistance,
but the counter to the resistance said your kindness said the current executives omutenwa ensoin.
Exactly.
So how can you tell them say better presidential?
No, but they can go to conference. They can go to conference and amend and entrench and amend that situation. Say what time
but him say our laws don't take retroactive effect.
No, they don't
even if you amend, it cannot affect.
But when you go and agree, in fact, in NDC there were times, executives be times. But time na do to make us a young conference na extended 6 months, a year over time now. So in the same way, I think there should be a provision to abridge.
So what mean vary will be way to his detriment.
So what is the point of going for the flag bearership race now? When you are own in the wisdom of my constitution, say motto branches, constituency, regional and national, we are 4 years will come within the 2 years to next election. Yes. Opposition, you elect your flag bearer.
2 years to the election.
Yes. Now you want to do it 3 years.
Yes.
And that is also another challenge. But that you find it convenient. Say national executives that power.
Yes.
Because you are relying on a clause to say, it's at least 2 years. So at least 2 years, they think they can do it within 3 years.
Of course, that is what it is, really.
Let me tell you, presidential slot, so I can tell you, say about 70% interested in early elections. You know why?
Of the executives.
No, of the flag perspective, and for obvious reasons. One, to cut cost. Because the movement, they say, we are prospective flag bearer. From an age now, what started walk out. The longer it takes,
the more you spend.
Two, say you have to abandon the flag bearer. It means you now control the party.
Yeah.
So, in terms of resources, in terms of everything, you will drive and vision, no direction, and and everybody wants that. So, for them, they want it that way. And national executives, Munim say, elections, they also want it. That is why I said this is a protectionist approacher obia the airborne and that is the reason for decision now we're taking. I'm willing to see. For me, I'm not so much interested in what happens over there. The interest is on what lessons we take, because cause our situation numbi in 2016 and we have bounced back. We should not underrate NPP. Say they can never bounce back. Whether say or bounce back or not depends on the work we do.
Yes.